What's going on, everybody? I'm Brandon Wilt, also known as Wiltshire on Instagram and TikTok. But today, this video, as you can see from the title, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to film selfie while playing Kendama. I've broke this video down into like maybe 4 parts. First part being muscle isolation, second part being background, third part being the way you hold the camera itself, and the fourth part, probably do without, but I'm going to add it in there anyway, and that's going to be the tricks that you can do. Because when you do film selfie, there's a lot of restrictions. There's a lot of things that you can't really do because you're holding the camera versus stabilizing the chin, things like that. So without further ado, let's get right into this. Okay, so let's start with the first part, muscle isolation. Whenever you're playing Kendama, you may notice some players have this weird chicken wing thing going on, or maybe their hands are all weird and cramped looking. So we have to train your arm at first. We have to train your arm to not move. And the best way to do that, I found, was to either stick your hand in your pocket while you play Kendama. You can stick your hand behind your back when you're playing. And then another good thing is I found that snapping. While you're doing a trick, have your left hand snapping. And what that does is it isolates the two hands. So you'll be playing your Kendama in your right hand or your dominant hand, and your non-dominant hand would be snapping, keeping like a rhythm. So you just gotta practice that. Just with anything, it just takes a lot of practice. So let's start making a habit of putting your hand in your pocket when you're playing Kendama. Start putting your hand behind your back. Start snapping. If you can't snap, pretend to snap. If that's too hard at first, you can also do like this cool rock, paper, scissors movement where you're just like, it's very strange, but I'm telling you, this stuff works. It really does. And hopefully by the end of this video, you're gonna be able to step up your content game by filming this way. Because in my opinion, selfie mode is the best way you can film Kendama. That's just my opinion. The next step, which is the background, I feel like that's just self-explanatory, really. You don't want to be filming yourself selfie mode and have trees, a busy background. You want to have a nice bare background, like the sky or a wall. The background is really important for the aesthetic that you're looking for when you're filming selfie. You want that trick to stick out more than anything else in the shot. Okay, so the third part is the way you're holding the camera. So when I say film selfie, I don't necessarily mean put your selfie camera on and film. Always use the best quality camera that you have. So for me, I have an iPhone 13. The back camera is very, very good. So it has a wide angle lens. It's very important. And if you don't have an iPhone, you don't have a wide angle lens, I recommend you look up external lenses for your cell phones. I ended up looking up some stuff online, and I found the Olo clip, which is a fisheye lens that you clip to your phone, and it gets more of the trick than your wide angle lens does on an iPhone. So if you don't have an iPhone with a wide angle lens, you need to go pick you up a external lens for your cell phone. It's very cheap. Olo clip is like high end, and it's like 60, 70 bucks. I would say the equipment is just as important as knowing how to film yourself selfie. Number four are the tricks. So you are limited when you're filming selfie. You're very limited to the tricks that you can do, mainly because you're holding the phone in your hand. The same hand that would be stabilizing the chin and manipulating the chin just before you're actually doing the trick. So you're just gonna have to keep that in mind. I'm trying to think of anything else I can add, really. I think I've touched on everything. Now it's just pretty much executing and just practice. I would like to add that don't try bangers. Like when you're first starting out with selfie mode, if you can't do a pull-up handle stall and you've never done that before and you're trying to film that in selfie mode, you're gonna get very frustrated, like super quick, and you're gonna stop. You're just gonna be like, man, fuck selfie, I'm not doing this. So do tricks that you know that you can do consistently to practice with. Execute all these things that I've told you, and before you know it, dude, you'll be a master at the selfie game, dude. And I'm telling you right now, I love selfie, and I want to see more people doing selfie mode. That's why I'm even making this video. And another reason why I'm making this video is because a lot of people ask me, dude, how do you film like that? Really, I think anybody can do this. If you can play Kendama, you can film yourself playing Kendama. I mean, you got to think about it. If you can manipulate this ball and Ken any way you want, you can do the same thing with your camera. And as you get better at it, you'll be able to move the camera because you've isolated the two hands. Ambidextrous people will be able to pick up on this very quickly, and you'll be able to play it around with the selfie style. You'll be able to move it around. But I really want to teach people how to do this, because I think anybody can do it if they just practice enough. That's all it takes, practice. So thanks for watching. I hope this helps. I hope you guys learned something from this. Rewatch it if you need to, pause it whenever you need to, it doesn't matter. But yeah, and if you've practiced enough and you start posting content, tag me in it, @WilcherBeast_. So thank you guys for watching again, and good luck. Appreciate you guys.